Who stole the pumpkin spice? It was so, so nice. Did they hide it in the rice? Did they give it to the mice? Who stole the pumpkin spice? The world's favorite recipe. Has it replaced the cup of tea? Who took it from us all? Who should we be able to call? Who are we going to call? Who stole the pumpkin spice?
Can you see the mist rising off the lake? Ooh, it's creepy this morning. Before I get going here, I'm going to put a few little things down in my Hobonichi. I'm trying to fill in some gaps. I have some gaps. Trying to fill in some gaps. I drew some stuff last night with pencil. Now I'm going to go over it with watercolor and ride the waves. I love that expression. And I made a little owl because I heard an owl the other morning. And just trying to fill in some gaps. Oh, some more snack mix. If you haven't tried that, it came from Costco. It was delicious. Anyhow, we're going to talk for a few minutes. I got my Hobonichi straight. I have to put paint on it and let it dry for a little bit. I ordered Pip Sticks. Now, I can't remember how much they are. It's not sponsored. I pay for them. They're very cute, but they're not. This is the June pack. I just got it yesterday, middle of September. So I'm a little disillusioned with that, but it is cute. Oh, and I cut myself this morning on a knife, cutting tomatoes to make tomato pie later. They are cute. Lisa Loeb, which I remember that name, I think was an 80s rocker girl. She helped design these, but look at these. These are fabulous. So a lot of this is going straight into the beach drawer. Not those, but there's a lot of like summer adventures. These are fabulous. How in the heck do you make these? Whew, hologram. Here's some more barbecue stuff. Here's summer vibe words, which I can put those in my Hobonichi in and around places. I love this, like sleepaway camp bun. I don't think she watches my videos, alas. Surfers. This is so cute. Doesn't that look like a corgi? Oh, they said Prince Andrew. Whatever you want to say about him. I don't like him, but he's taking the Queen's corgis. So you got to give him props for that. These are darling. I love these. And I love these fruit ladies. Oh my gosh, I love these. So anyhow, that was my first order. I think I might give them another month and see what happens. But I don't know why I got the June. I signed up at the beginning of last month. So I'm thinking I should have got at least July's. But okay, we're going to keep those out for a minute. And today, let's talk about today. We're going to do Cleopatra. But, oh man, I love this one. And Kurtie, don't jinx me. I haven't done one upside down yet. I'm trying to keep it real here, people. I usually have one page in my journal that ends up upside down. On accident, but it usually happens. And I got to find my clear tape because this is going to be problematic pretty soon. So, what I'm going to do, I was playing yesterday with stuff. And I was drawing. This is my journal. It's almost done. Almost done. Almost done. I'm going to do a lot of tests on the last few pages, I think, just to have those pages done and over with. I practiced with some more bugs. What is this? Oh, this is for a page I want to do. I did this at art camp the other day, journaling camp. I was practicing drawing some of those stickers on here. I'm keeping this thing in here because I do not remember what I was trying to tell myself. Crows, Charleston, and wine labels. I think I wanted to do haunted wine labels for Halloween at one time. That was an idea. Yeah. Another idea, which I may not get into it yet because this may happen sometime. I still have a couple pages that I want to recreate, like fan art. Where's the page I was working on? Charlie Brown. Oh, here it is. I just painted these with that beautiful fall paint palette that I got out of my Gonzai Tabi, however you say those watercolors. And I just put blobs down, but then I drew in them last night. of Egyptian symbols. There's the eye, the cat. Excuse me, what are you doing? Speaking of cats, here's a dog. The woman symbol, the power of a woman symbol. I'm not sure what that is. And then like a pyramid symbol. So I might just play with these. I'm going to leave this open. I don't need this. Are you supposed to be in here? Huh? Are you supposed to be in here? Can you hear his toenails? Clip, 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 clip. All right. I don't know if I want to put some kind of background on. Ooh, I found this yesterday. This might work. Can I put it askew and then play with these margins here too? Might just do that. And then put maybe blobs on here painted on a book page. And then doodle on them and call it Cleopatra. I think I'll do that, but we better get these out and let them dry a little bit. So I guess I'll fast forward because this is going to take a while for paint to dry, literally. Okay, where's my fall palette? Here. I was playing with them last night. Here. I had 9. 1, 2, 3, 6. 3 more. Oh, this purple, I think. Did I have this burgundy? Oh, this is the color I have. I love this color. It's got so many other colors mixed into it, but it's a bronzy, pearly pink color. 3, 6, 9. Okay, we're going to go with that. I think those are the ones I had. But I really only want to do this color and this color, the purple color, this color, and both greens. Okay, so these I'm not going to use right now. Although I may use them to trim the edges or something. I don't know. All right, we're going to go fast forward now because I'm going to be yapping my jaws. This is brown. So here we are. We're going to paint our papyrus paper. Yes, it's papyrus. Our Halloween, not our Halloween, but our fall color palette, and make some circles, just like I did in my little art journal. To me, this is representation of Cleopatra, and I like that. And that's all I was trying to come across with. And I like how this turned out. I don't know what else to say. I'm running out of words. So anyhow, I'm going to put this paper, now it's super thick. So this is going to be problematic. Not only is it thick, but I'm going to tape it over the spine. And I'm going to put stuff on top of it, which is thin. Papyrus is thin. But it's going to be problematic folding this. But we're going to try. And I'm going to put some hard, heavy books on it tonight to try to help it along a little bit. Here's me fighting with the tape. What else is going on here? Nothing. It's very quiet here this weekend. Somehow I got paint on my tape. I don't know how. Anyhow. So I like having this on askew. But then when I was trimming off the edges, I thought, oh, I might have like exaggerated edges in places where there's bigger gaps. I kind of like that. And just pretend like it's all one piece. It kind of just gives it a little bit of shape and dimension. In my head, it does, at least. I'm talking quietly because my husband has a meeting with his partner, whatever, associate, and they're planning out their trip next week. They're going to be gone, trying to figure out how early they get to the airport and all that kind of junkola. Anyhow, so I don't exactly know what all these symbols mean, but to me it means in Egyptian early languages and symbols, it means, did Cleopatra steal the pumpkin spice at the pyramids? I decided my black pen was not thick enough and it wasn't showing up enough with all that's underneath there on the papyrus. So I went over with just a plain old Sharpie, and it's like a navy blue Sharpie, so it kind of it's in the same family of colors. In my head, it is. I drew the exact same shapes. This one's a little problematic because it's the cat, and I'm not an artist, but it's good enough. You can recognize it as a pharaoh cat, and I'm good with all that. And what else? It's very quiet here this morning. It is starting to get cooler mornings, but by the end of the afternoon, it's in the 80s. Now, next week, it's supposed to be in the 90s. So here we go. We won't cool off yet till October. My friend that lives in California, she says when she was thinking about coming out here at the before COVID started, or right in the beginning of COVID, we didn't think it was going to last that long. And we were planning a trip for her and her kids to come out and stay with us at the beach for a few days. And she goes, well, when does it cool off? And I'm like, the end of October. Because I said, it's really hot otherwise. She goes, well, when does it start getting warm again? I said, mid-March. She goes, oh, okay. Which they kind of have the same climate. They're just not as humid as we are. And they get cooler nights. We don't get cooler nights until this time of year. So that's nice. And that's why we had the mist on the water this morning, because the water is still warm and the air was cooler. I put the C in there for Cleopatra just because I needed to fill up that space. I could have done another one of the symbols again, but I just went with C. I know they didn't have those kind of letters back then, did they? I can't remember. But the coffee mug is hiding behind the cat, the pharaoh cat. So that's where most cats would hide, right? I mean, most coffee mugs would hide. Pumpkin spice mugs. So I'm gluing these down. A couple of them are a little close to each other. There's two pyramid sections together, but it's okay. I'm going around it with the Stabilos, and I end up adding water to these because it just made it stand out a little better. Just wanted a little bit of a tone shading on my papyrus. So I really, really like how this turned out. It's very simple, but it represents Cleopatra, at least in my head it does. And my head is the only one that counts most of the time. So I really, really, really like this. So super simple, and this is easy to do and not a very much of a time crunch here. Really like it. Really like it. And I started to draw maybe papyrus reeds. I'm like, nope, you can't do those. Stop. Back up. Back up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.